All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely ready to
Yes.
get into this next beer. And I picked out Hippies and Cowboys from Tennessee Brew Works. This is a 6% IPA.
Let's go.
Is that Willie on there?
Is it? It don't look like Willie. Looks like you, bro.
Is that me?
How did they get your
How did they
face
get me
on
on
this?
There's somebody out there taking pictures.
Yeah. I always knew it.
Every
Back of my
show.
mind.
Of
Every
you.
show.
Yeah.
Even when you're at home, dude. They take pictures of you while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
And they put it on beers.
Hey, that's content, man.
That's real.
He's the one that's taking those pictures.
Don't tell him. Don't
Like-
tell him.
I'll get him back.
He's gonna change the
somehow.
locks on his house. I cannot deal with that.
Then you can't get in.
I can't. And then I gotta do the old window trick again.
He'll just steal my key and make a copy again.
All right, guys.
It's pretty easy.
Let's take a sniff, see what we get off this beer.
I just stuck my nose into the beer. It's very wet. I kind of smell some strawberries in there. I don't know if that's made up.
No, I can see that.
Now
Yeah,
that
I
you said it,
definitely-
yeah.
definitely
I didn't know what depended on.
You know, I do like wine tasting things at work. I work at a restaurant and I bartend. And I'm convinced that you can say whatever the fuck you want when you're smelling it. And if you say it seriously enough, everyone will be like, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I've tried it before.
Power of suggestion.
The power of suggestion.
Well, one thing I like about beer is that everybody's palate is going to be different. And everybody can smell a beer. And you can agree on certain things, but there's always going to be somebody that finds something different.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that because now that you said that, I'm actually going to try to find that same aroma in
Yeah.
the beer.
It's fun.
So I have to set it down, kind of let everything
Palate
clear out.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move forward and see if I
Smells
can
like wet dog.
find that. Now that you said it, I actually can.
Yeah, it's like the faintest little sweetness that you get on the back.
Yeah.
I tasted it a second ago, and you can. It's kind of sweet compared to
Smells
where
like
this one's kind of
lemonade.
citrusy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right. Well,
slammed my face into this like 9 times.
He's got a drinking problem.
It's good.
all right.
I like it.
Flavor wise, what do you guys get off this beer?
I feel like it's got a little bit more of bitterness from the hops
Yeah, for sure.
than the home style.
On the
Very-
back, it definitely does.
So
I
very,
wish I'd
still very
saved a
mellow.
sip so I could compare. Oh, there we go.
I don't think you're allowed to do that, man.
That's not allowed. I feel like it's a tiny, tiny bit sweeter in a way.
Oh, it's definitely
Yeah,
sweeter.
sweeter.
There's no doubt. Sweet is definitely up front in
Yeah,
this
that's good.
beer.
I feel like I don't usually feel that way with IPAs. That's nice.
Well, one thing about beer and music, and the reason I put these two things together is beer and music have a lot in common, or craft beer and indie music have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because, for example, for you guys to be indie shoegaze, there are certain elements you have to have in your music to fit that genre. Well, for a beer to be an IPA, there are certain elements that beer has to have, but each brewery is going to put their own spin on that IPA to make it their own.
Yeah.
So each IPA you have is going to have a little bit different flavor.
Yeah.
So each band that plays indie shoegaze is going to put a little bit of a different flavor on their music to make it their own.
Totally.
So you guys are the brewers for the IPA. the same way these guys are the brewers for the IPA. And that's why I like craft beer and indie music, because you're never going to get the same thing.
They
Yeah.
pair very nicely.
Totally.
You're right.
Yeah, I think that encapsulates like creativity in a lot of really cool ways. Like we're all building off someone else's work, you know, and then everyone has their own little spin on it, and then that's how whole other genres get made.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's cool as fuck.
So, have you guys found community in Nashville?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It took me a while, at least personally, but I feel like, especially in like the music scene, as soon as we all locked in with each other and like started playing out, and like it takes a bit to like find yourself in the scene, especially here, because there's so much. Like our first year of playing shows, basically, they all felt like trash bills in a way. 'Cause it's like all these different genres, maybe some crossover, but I feel like we've really started to find a lot of cool bands that they feel there's like some camaraderie between us, which is really cool. It's like,